Ladies and gentlemen, each one of us is a radiant expression of life, unfolding in our own perfect timing. There is no need to look to the side and wonder why someone else's flowers are blooming faster or brighter than ours. Instead, let us nurture our own garden with care, love, and patience. Comparison is a trap that pulls us away from the beauty of our individual journey. When we measure our worth by someone else's achievements, we deny the unique gifts that life has entrusted to us. Remember, no two seeds grow in the same soil or under the same conditions. Each has its own pace, its own rhythm, and its own destiny. When you find yourself tempted to compare, pause and affirm, I honor my journey. I trust my timing. I release all need to compare myself to others. Affirmations like these shift your focus from external validation to inner strength. Gratitude is another powerful tool for breaking free from the comparison cycle. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Celebrate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the personal growth you've experienced. Gratitude reminds us that we are already enough, just as we are. Release judgment, both of yourself and others. When we envy someone's success, we are sending a message to the universe that there isn't enough for everyone. But the truth is, there is abundant success, love, and joy to go around. By celebrating others' achievements, we affirm that we too are worthy of greatness. The only person you should strive to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your growth, your peace, and your happiness. When you do, you'll find that the world becomes a more compassionate, supportive, and abundant place. Today, let us declare, I release all comparisons. I am enough. My journey is my own, and it is beautiful. Embrace your unique path, for it is the very essence of your power and purpose. Self-comparison is an ingrained human tendency that often stems from societal conditioning. From a young age, we are subtly encouraged to measure our worth against others. Whether it's grades in school, job titles, physical appearance, or social milestones, we are taught to evaluate our success through the lens of external achievement. While this mindset may seem motivating at first, it can quickly spiral into a destructive trap that drains our energy, undermines our confidence, and distances us from our authentic selves. When you compare yourself to someone else, you're often seeing only the surface of their life, the curated highlight reel that doesn't reveal the struggles, failures, and complexities behind their successes. Yet we tend to measure our entire being against these partial glimpses, forgetting that we're comparing our behind-the-scenes reality to someone else's public facade. This distorted view leads to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, as though our worth is tied to an unrealistic standard. The truth is that comparison robs us of our joy. Imagine trying to appreciate a beautiful sunset but constantly glancing over at someone else's photograph of a sunset from a different place. You lose the ability to savor the moment in front of you because your attention is split and your focus is misplaced. Similarly, when we focus on what others have or what they've achieved, we miss out on the opportunity to appreciate our own progress, talents, and blessings. Self-comparison also shifts the focus away from what truly matters, our growth. Personal growth is not a race, it is a journey. Each individual progresses at their own pace, shaped by unique experiences, opportunities, and challenges. Comparing yourself to others is like comparing apples to oranges. Their successes may reflect circumstances or efforts that are entirely different from yours, making the comparison not only unfair but also irrelevant. This mindset can lead to a scarcity mentality, the belief that there is not enough success, happiness, or opportunity to go around. When we compare ourselves to others, we may feel as though someone else's achievements diminish our chances of success. However, the universe operates on abundance, not limitation. Someone else's progress does not take away from your potential. In fact, celebrating the success of others can inspire and motivate us, serving as a reminder of what is possible in our own lives. Breaking free from the comparison trap requires a shift in perspective. Instead of looking outward, turn your attention inward. Reflect on your own journey and recognize the unique qualities and strengths that make you who you are. Practice self-compassion, understanding that your path is yours alone and that it is unfolding exactly as it should. Embrace your imperfections and celebrate the small victories along the way. A helpful practice is to redirect your thoughts when you catch yourself comparing. Instead of thinking, "Why am I not where they are?" ask yourself, "What have I achieved that I am proud of?" By focusing on your accomplishments, you remind yourself of your worth and redirect your energy toward gratitude rather than envy. Another powerful tool is affirmation. Repeating positive affirmations such as "I am enough" or "I honor my own journey" can help rewire your thought patterns. These statements may feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you've spent years measuring yourself against others, but with consistent practice, they can become a natural part of your mindset. It's also important to limit exposure to triggers that feed comparison. Social media, for example, can be a breeding ground for self-doubt, as it often showcases an idealized version of reality. Be mindful of how certain content makes you feel, and take breaks from platforms that amplify feelings of inadequacy. Instead, surround yourself with people and experiences that uplift and support you. Self-comparison is a distraction from the most important work you can do nurturing your own growth, happiness, and fulfillment. When you let go of the need to measure yourself against others, you free yourself to live authentically and fully. Remember that your value is inherent. It does not depend on achievements, possessions, or how you measure up to anyone else. You are worthy, whole, and complete, just as you are. Breaking the habit of self-comparison takes time and conscious effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. By shifting your focus inward and embracing your unique journey, you reclaim your power and create a life that is deeply meaningful and satisfying. Life is a deeply personal journey, and no two paths are ever identical. Each person's experiences, challenges, and triumphs are shaped by countless factors: upbringing, environment, opportunities, choices, and even the timing of events. To truly understand the beauty of this, it is essential to recognize and honor the uniqueness of your own journey. Trying to measure your life against someone else's is like comparing a sunrise to a starry night. Both are breathtaking in their own way, but exist for entirely different purposes. When we examine life through the lens of individuality, it becomes clear that comparison is futile. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it was never meant to mirror anyone else's. The detours, the delays, and even the struggles you face are all intricately designed to help you grow in ways that align with your purpose. Sometimes life presents challenges not to deter you, but to redirect you. What may seem like a setback could be a pivotal moment leading to greater clarity or an unexpected opportunity. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that life is a straight path with predictable milestones: education, career, relationships, and achievements. However, the truth is that life is far from linear. It unfolds in its own way, often taking us through winding roads, unanticipated pauses, and moments of transformation. These deviations from the expected path are not failures, they are part of your growth. Each twist and turn is a chance to discover more about yourself, your resilience, and your potential. When you compare your journey to someone else's, you diminish the value of your experiences. Consider how unique your story is. The lessons you've learned, the hardships you've endured, and the triumphs you celebrated have all shaped you into the person you are today. No one else has lived your exact life. No one else has your perspective, your dreams, or your strengths. Your path is an intricate tapestry woven from moments that are exclusively yours. It is easy to look at someone who appears to be ahead in life and feel inadequate. Perhaps they have achieved something you desire, such as a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, or financial success. But what you see is only a fraction of their reality. You don't know the sacrifices they've made, the obstacles they've faced, or the insecurities they carry. Comparing your journey to theirs is not only unfair to you, but also to them, because it oversimplifies the complexity of life. Embracing your unique journey requires a shift in mindset. Instead of fixating on where you think you should be, focus on where you are now. This present moment is rich with opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Reflect on how far you've come, the lessons you've learned, and the strength you've gained. By doing so, you cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for your life's unfolding. It's also essential to trust the timing of your life. Just as seeds sprout and bloom at different rates, so too do people grow and achieve in their own time. Comparing yourself to someone who seems further along is like criticizing a rosebud for not yet being in full bloom. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Have faith that the experiences meant for you will arrive when you are ready to embrace them. A practical way to honor your journey is to focus on your values and goals. What matters most to you? What brings you fulfillment? When you align your actions with your authentic desires, you stop chasing external validation and start living a life that feels true to you. This shift not only strengthens your sense of purpose, but also deepens your connection to your unique path. Another key to embracing your journey is to release the need for perfection. Life is not about achieving a flawless trajectory, it's about growth, learning, and becoming. Mistakes and missteps are not failures, but stepping stones that lead to greater understanding and wisdom. When you accept this, you free yourself from the pressure to conform to unrealistic expectations and instead allow yourself the grace to evolve naturally. Your journey is your masterpiece, a work of art that reflects your soul, your dreams, and your resilience. It is not meant to be compared, replicated, or judged against others. It is meant to be celebrated, cherished, and fully lived. So honor your path. Trust in its timing and embrace the person you are becoming. You are exactly where you need to be, and your journey is unfolding with perfect purpose. Affirmations are more than just positive words spoken into the void. They are powerful tools for transformation that can reshape your mindset, elevate your confidence, and create lasting change in your life. At their core, affirmations are intentional statements that help reframe your thoughts and align them with the reality you wish to create. By consciously choosing affirmations that resonate with your goals and desires, you can shift your internal dialogue and build a foundation for a life rooted in self-worth, purpose, and positivity. The thoughts we think and the words we speak hold immense power. Every thought carries energy, and over time, these thoughts shape our beliefs, habits, and actions. Many of us, often unconsciously, develop patterns of negative self-talk. We may tell ourselves, "I'm not good enough, I always fail," or "I'll never achieve my dreams." These statements, even when fleeting, reinforce limiting beliefs that can hold us back from reaching our full potential. Affirmations serve as a counterbalance to these negative patterns. When repeated consistently, they act as a form of mental reprogramming, replacing self-doubt and criticism with encouragement and possibility. For example, an affirmation like "I am capable of achieving great things" can begin to override years of self-doubt. By speaking this truth into existence, you create a pathway in your mind that leads to confidence and action. The key to effective affirmations lies in their intentionality and repetition. Simply stating an affirmation once or twice is unlikely to create significant change. However, when you make affirmations a daily practice, repeating them with belief and conviction, they begin to take root in your subconscious mind. Over time, these positive statements become the lens through which you view yourself and your world. An essential aspect of affirmations is their focus on the present moment. Rather than framing your desires as future possibilities, affirmations claim them as present realities. For instance, instead of saying, "I will become confident someday," you affirm, "I am confident and self-assured." This subtle shift in wording signals to your subconscious mind that this belief is already true. As a result, your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with this new reality. Affirmations are not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. They are about choosing to focus on the strengths, possibilities, and qualities that empower you to navigate life with resilience and clarity. Life will always have its ups and downs, but affirmations remind you of your inner resources and your ability to rise above obstacles. One of the most transformative effects of affirmations is their ability to build self-worth. When you consistently affirm your value, you begin to internalize the belief that you are enough just as you are. Statements like "I am worthy of love and respect" or "I deserve happiness and success" can help dismantle years of conditioning that may have made you feel otherwise. As your self-worth grows, so does your capacity to set boundaries, pursue goals, and create a life that reflects your true desires. Affirmations also help you shift from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. Many people unknowingly operate from a belief that there isn't enough success, love, or opportunity to go around. This belief fosters fear, envy, and competition. Affirmations such as "there is enough for everyone, including me," or "I attract abundance in all areas of my life" can transform your perspective, allowing you to see the limitless possibilities that exist. Incorporating affirmations into your daily routine can be simple yet profoundly impactful. You might start your day by repeating affirmations aloud in front of a mirror, write them in a journal, or even set reminders on your phone to recite them throughout the day. Visualizing your affirmations as already true can amplify their effectiveness. For example, as you affirm "I am confident," picture yourself walking into a room with self-assurance and speaking with ease. The more vividly you can imagine your affirmations as reality, the more deeply they resonate. It's important to choose affirmations that feel authentic and meaningful to you. Generic statements may not resonate as deeply as those tailored to your specific needs and desires. If you're struggling with self-doubt, affirmations like "I trust myself and my decisions," or "I have everything I need to succeed" may feel empowering. If you're seeking inner peace, you might affirm "I release what I cannot control and embrace serenity." Listen to your inner voice and craft affirmations that speak directly to your heart. Over time, affirmations create a ripple effect in your life. As your thoughts become more positive and empowering, your emotions, actions, and outcomes begin to reflect this shift. You may notice greater confidence in pursuing opportunities, improved relationships, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. This transformation is not about perfection, but about progress step by step, affirmation by affirmation by affirmation. You build a life that aligns with your highest potential. The power of affirmations lies in their simplicity and accessibility. You don't need elaborate tools or rituals to practice them. All you need is your voice, your intention, and your commitment to cultivating a more positive and empowered mindset. By embracing affirmations, you take an active role in shaping your reality, reminding yourself daily of the incredible power and possibility within you. Gratitude and growth are interconnected forces that have the power to transform your life from the inside out. Gratitude is more than a fleeting feeling or polite expression. It is a profound practice of recognizing and appreciating the blessings, lessons, and experiences in your life. When combined with a mindset focused on growth, gratitude becomes a catalyst for personal transformation, inner peace, and fulfillment. It shifts your perspective, allowing you to see challenges as opportunities and paving the way for sustained emotional and spiritual expansion. In our fast-paced, achievement-driven world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constantly striving for more success, more recognition, or more possessions. While ambition has its place, it often leads us to overlook the richness of the present moment. Gratitude offers a powerful antidote to this restless yearning. It anchors us in the here and now, reminding us that there is already so much to celebrate no matter where we are on our journey. Gratitude is not about ignoring life's difficulties or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it is about choosing to focus on what is positive and meaningful, even in the midst of adversity. This practice builds resilience by helping us reframe hardships as opportunities for growth. For example, when faced with a setback, we can choose to see it as a lesson or a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and strength. This shift in perspective not only reduces stress but also empowers us to approach challenges with clarity and courage. The practice of gratitude also enhances our ability to recognize and celebrate our own progress. All too often, we downplay our achievements or dismiss them as insignificant. Yet every step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to our perseverance and growth. By cultivating gratitude for our efforts and accomplishments, we begin to see ourselves in a more compassionate and empowering light. This recognition fuels our confidence and motivates us to continue evolving. Gratitude also fosters a deeper sense of connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. When we take the time to appreciate the people and experiences that enrich our lives, we strengthen our relationships and create a sense of belonging. Expressing gratitude to others not only uplifts them, but also reinforces the bonds of trust and mutual support that are essential for growth. It reminds us that we are not alone on our journey and that every interaction, no matter how small, has the potential to contribute to our personal and collective evolution. A gratitude practice can be as simple or as elaborate as you choose. One of the most effective ways to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you are grateful for. These could be as simple as a kind word from a friend, a moment of clarity during a busy day, or the beauty of a sunset. Over time, this practice trains your mind to focus on the positive, even in challenging situations. Gratitude is also deeply linked to mindfulness. When we pause to appreciate the present moment, we become more attuned to the beauty and abundance that surround us. This mindful awareness creates a sense of calm and contentment, helping us to let go of unnecessary worries and distractions. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we shift our energy from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Growth, on the other hand, is a natural and ongoing process. It requires us to step outside of our comfort zones, embrace change, and seek out new experiences and perspectives. Gratitude and growth work hand in hand, as gratitude provides the foundation of positivity and resilience needed to navigate the challenges of growth. When we are grounded in gratitude, we are better equipped to face uncertainties and setbacks with grace and determination. A mindset of gratitude also helps us to recognize the interconnectedness of growth and failure. Mistakes and missteps are not signs of weakness, but rather opportunities to learn and improve. When we approach these moments with gratitude, we can appreciate the wisdom they offer and use them as stepping stones toward greater self-awareness and success. Gratitude amplifies growth by reminding us to celebrate not only the destination but also the journey. Life is not just about reaching goals, it's about who we become along the way. Every moment of effort, every lesson learned, and every act of kindness contributes to our transformation. When we acknowledge and appreciate these moments, we create a sense of fulfillment that transcends external achievements. Gratitude and growth are practices that require intention and consistency. They are not one-time efforts, but lifelong habits that shape the way we perceive and navigate the world. By embracing gratitude, we cultivate a mindset that values progress over perfection and presence over comparison. This mindset allows us to grow with purpose, joy, and authenticity, creating a life that is deeply aligned with our values and aspirations. In choosing to practice gratitude and focus on growth, we unlock the potential for limitless transformation. Gratitude helps us to see the beauty in every step of our journey, while growth empowers us to become the best version of ourselves. Together, they form a powerful foundation for a life filled with meaning, connection, and infinite possibility. Letting go of judgment is one of the most liberating and transformative practices you can embrace. Judgment, whether directed toward others or yourself, is a mental habit that constrains your growth, clouds your perception, and disconnects you from the peace and compassion inherent within you. By releasing the need to judge, you open yourself to a more authentic, empathetic, and fulfilling experience of life. Judgment often stems from a desire to feel in control or superior. It arises when we compare, categorize, and criticize, seeking to define others or ourselves in absolute terms. This habit creates a false sense of certainty, but ultimately limits our understanding of the complexities of life. When we judge, we impose rigid labels that obscure the deeper truths of any situation, reducing people and experiences to oversimplified conclusions. Judgment is rooted in fear and insecurity. We judge others to deflect attention from our perceived shortcomings. And we judge ourselves because we fear that we are not enough. Yet judgment only perpetuates the very insecurities it seeks to hide. When we focus on faults, whether our own or someone else's, we reinforce a mindset of negativity and separation. This cycle keeps us stuck in a limited and often critical perspective that hinders our growth and strains our relationships. Letting go of judgment requires a shift in perspective, one that begins with self-awareness. The first step is to recognize when and why judgment arises. Are you judging someone because they remind you of a trait you dislike in yourself? Are you judging yourself for not meeting an unrealistic standard? These questions can help you uncover the underlying fears or assumptions driving your judgments. By identifying the source, you create the space to respond with understanding instead of criticism. Self-compassion is essential in this process. Often the harshest judgments we make are directed inward. We criticize ourselves for our mistakes, compare ourselves unfavorably to others, and hold ourselves to impossible standards. This internal judgment erodes our confidence and leaves us feeling inadequate. To let go of this pattern, we must learn to treat ourselves with the same kindness and forgiveness we would offer a dear friend. When we accept our imperfections and recognize our inherent worth, we free ourselves from the need to prove or defend our value. Releasing judgment of others is equally transformative. When we judge someone, we see them through a narrow lens, focusing on their flaws or behaviors without considering their full humanity. This perspective creates barriers to understanding and connection. By choosing instead to approach others with curiosity and empathy, we expand our ability to see them as complex, evolving individuals. Everyone is on their own unique journey, shaped by experiences, struggles, and choices that may be invisible to us. When we remember this, it becomes easier to replace judgment with compassion. Forgiveness plays a vital role in letting go of judgment. Holding on to resentment or criticism keeps us tethered to the past, preventing us from moving forward. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful actions, but about freeing ourselves from the burden of anger and blame. When we forgive, we release the need to judge and allow ourselves to focus on growth, healing, and understanding. Letting go of judgment also involves cultivating mindfulness. Judgment often operates on autopilot, arising as a reflexive reaction rather than a conscious choice. Through mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts without attaching to them, creating a space between the impulse to judge and the decision to act. This practice helps us respond to situations with greater awareness and intentionality, breaking the habitual patterns that perpetuate judgment. A helpful practice in releasing judgment is to shift from evaluation to observation. Instead of labeling someone's behavior as wrong or bad, simply notice it without assigning value. For example, if someone interrupts you in a conversation, instead of thinking they're so rude, you might observe, they spoke over me. This shift allows you to respond constructively rather than react emotionally. It also fosters a greater sense of neutrality and openness in your interactions. Letting go of judgment does not mean abandoning discernment or condoning harmful actions. It is about choosing to approach situations with understanding rather than condemnation. Discernment allows us to make thoughtful decisions and set healthy boundaries, while judgment often leads to rigidity and division. By practicing discernment with compassion, we can navigate life with greater clarity and grace. The benefits of releasing judgment extend far beyond the immediate sense of relief it provides. It nurtures deeper, more authentic connections with others, as people feel seen and valued for who they truly are. It enhances our inner peace, freeing us from the mental strain of criticism and negativity. And it supports our personal growth, allowing us to embrace life with an open heart and mind. Letting go of judgment is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to confront our own fears and assumptions. But with each step, we create more space for love, understanding, and joy in our lives. By choosing compassion over criticism, we not only transform our own experience, but also contribute to a more harmonious and inclusive world. Trusting your inner guidance is an essential step toward living a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and aligned with your true purpose. Your inner guidance, often referred to as intuition or inner wisdom, is the quiet yet powerful voice within you that offers clarity, direction, and reassurance. It is a deeply personal and reliable compass that, when followed, can lead you toward choices and paths that resonate with your highest self. Learning to trust and cultivate this inner guidance is not only empowering, but also transformative. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with external influences, opinions, advice, expectations, and societal norms. These voices often drown out our own, making it difficult to discern what we truly want or need. This disconnect can leave us feeling lost, overwhelmed, or stuck, as we make decisions based on external validation rather than our own inner truth. Trusting your inner guidance means tuning out the noise and turning inward to reconnect with your authentic self. Your inner guidance is always present, but it requires stillness and attentiveness to hear. It often speaks through subtle feelings, impressions, or quiet knowing rather than loud declarations. For example, you might feel a sense of peace and excitement when considering a particular choice, or a nagging discomfort when something is not right for you. These signals are your inner wisdom attempting to guide you. The more you learn to recognize and honor these signals, the stronger and clearer they become. One of the most significant obstacles to trusting your inner guidance is self-doubt. Many people dismiss their intuition as irrational or untrustworthy, favoring logic and external evidence instead. While reason and analysis are valuable tools, they are not always sufficient for navigating the complexities of life. Your intuition complements these tools by providing insight that goes beyond what can be seen or measured. It connects you to a deeper level of understanding that often transcends logic. To trust your inner guidance, you must cultivate self-awareness. This involves becoming attuned to your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, as these are often the channels through which your intuition communicates. For instance, a sense of calm might indicate alignment with your values, while persistent unease could signal a need for change. By paying attention to these cues, you can begin to differentiate between fear-driven reactions and genuine intuitive insights. Another essential component of trusting your inner guidance is self-compassion. When you've been conditioned to rely on external validation, it's natural to feel uncertain or hesitant when you first begin listening to your intuition. You might question your decisions or fear making mistakes. However, self-compassion allows you to approach this process with patience and kindness, recognizing that learning to trust yourself is a journey. Mistakes are not failures, but opportunities to refine your understanding and deepen your connection to your inner wisdom. Building trust in your inner guidance also involves letting go of the need for certainty or guarantees. Intuition often points you in a direction without revealing the entire path. This can feel unsettling, especially if you are accustomed to having a clear plan or outcome. However, trusting your inner guidance means embracing the unknown and having faith that the steps you take will lead you where you need to go. It's about focusing on the present moment and the choices that feel right now, rather than trying to predict or control the future. Practices such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can help you strengthen your connection to your inner guidance. These activities create space for reflection and quiet the mental chatter that often drowns out your intuition. For example, during meditation, you might pose a question and then simply sit with the silence, allowing insights to arise naturally. Similarly, journaling can help you clarify your thoughts and uncover deeper truths about your desires and intentions. As you begin to trust your inner guidance, you may notice a shift in how you approach life. Decisions that once felt difficult or overwhelming become clearer as you rely less on external opinions and more on your own inner knowing. You may also find a greater sense of peace and confidence as you align your actions with your authentic values and desires. This alignment creates a sense of flow, where opportunities and experiences seem to naturally unfold in harmony with your intentions. Trusting your inner guidance also enhances your relationships. When you are clear about your needs, boundaries, and priorities, you communicate more honestly and confidently with others. This authenticity fosters deeper connections and mutual respect. Additionally, as you honor your own truth, you become more accepting of others' paths and choices, reducing judgment and conflict. Trusting your inner guidance is about reclaiming your power and stepping into your full potential. It is an act of self-respect and self-love, affirming that you are the best authority on your own life. By listening to and honoring your intuition, you create a life that is uniquely yours, a life that reflects your deepest truths, aspirations, and values. This trust is not something you build overnight, but with practice and commitment, it becomes a natural and essential part of your journey. In trusting your inner guidance, you unlock the wisdom, courage, and clarity needed to navigate life with grace and purpose. Thanks for watching.